Corra!
Not done yet!
Quintessence of my color! Away with your
Thanks, that did it!
my catastrophic power!
Caramba, pega a tela toda.
Away and die! Away with your pointless occupation! Lose your
Me revive aí, pô. Isso.
quintessence of my color! Away and die!
Aquela chata morre. Morreu, caramba.
So that's all you have? It seems I overestimated you altogether too much. You won't be able to save a single thing with that kind of power.
No way. We didn't even scratch him?
This weakness of yours, I cannot bear to witness it any longer. No, I cannot even condone its existence.
Cut that out.
Damn it! I can't...
Please, don't disappoint me any further.
Fala, Jéssica.
Maverick.
How... do you know my name? You can't be...
Cut that out, Kate.
Please!
No.
Mr. Vase.
Please. What are you doing here?
it.
I see. So you managed to peer beyond my mask, did you? Limmel, I never imagined that you'd be the one to figure me out. When did you realize?
I always said that ugly cloak was wrong for you.
You knew all along.
FaZe! Why are you doing this?
Do you think he's being controlled by the missing procedure?
No, Raimi, not at all. I stand here before you through my own free will. When I set out alone to protect my brethren, I learned of a wonderful, wonderful power. It was a grand power that would bestow dramatic evolution upon the universe. Yes, what you call the missing procedure. As I was bathed in its light, I saw a world in which all might be saved, beyond the barrier of evolution. If all things in the universe were to undergo this wonderful transformation equally, a world without sorrow would be born. None will lose their lives to meaningless rituals. None will have their homes wantonly stolen. None will destroy their own planet through ignorance. An eternal paradise, a land free from pain and sorrow. I've attained the power to fashion such a world. Is this not the very quintessence of evolution?
No! Evolution isn't something forced upon you by an external power! There's no value in that at all! Your evolution is just a glittering box with nothing inside it! We have to move ever forward, step by step, inch by inch, make our hearts worthy! Only then can we finally evolve. Yes, we may make mistakes from time to time. But that's the only way we can continue to live.
You were exactly the same, FaZe. You carried your aspirations and walked together with us.
Indeed. And who did that save in the end? For example, Edge. Do you remember this? This is the cloak I received back on Rogue. A girl from the Black Tribe gave it to me. Her name was... I suppose I never had the chance to ask.
What are you trying to say?
Isn't it just wonderful that Sarah was saved?
What?
Every single member of the Black Tribe was slaughtered. Right in the place we saved her. Do you understand now, Edge? In this universe, there will always be those you cannot save. People whose names will remain unknown to us forever.
FaZe.
So I will create the universe anew. I will create a universe in which even those whose names and faces we do not know will find happiness. I entreat you all, please do not interfere with me. And one more thing. Never use the name
FaZe, to refer to me again.
Edge!
It is time for evolution to continue.
Not Earth!
How can
it have gotten so close?
Witness the rebirth of your world.
Stop!
The fools that sullied its surface shall cease to be, and it will forever remain a pure, beautiful blue.
What?
Where are we?
It's weird. Everything's pitch black.
The composition of this place is completely alien to me. I imagine we've been confined in a different dimension.
How do we escape it?
Frankly, I can't even guess.
No. What about Earth? Earth is going to be... Mom and Dad, everyone, the phantoms will kill them all.
Damn it! If we can't get out of here, Earth, the entire universe will be... What are we supposed to do? What's that light?
I don't see any light. Kay?
You sure you're not just seeing things?
Huh? Nobody else can see it? But that light, I feel like I know it. Let's go, people.
Where to? Do you have some method of escaping this dimension?
I don't really know, but still, I feel like I want to believe in this. So I need you all to believe in me. Please. Come on.
Caramba.
Historio in Argion.
The stronger they are, the... I'll crush your very soul!
Porra, não consegue nem escapar? Chato.
Not done yet! Not done yet!
Valeu, Valetão Gamer. Seguir o canal. Bom. Morreu, praga.
Everyone in one piece? All right! Now I'm feeling worthy!
Vou ter que matar todos os chefes.
I'll crush your very soul! Not done yet! Never strike! Never strike!
Morreu.
Looks like we're done here.
Esse é o mais chato.
If you refuse to accept the new universe, your destruction shall greet you on the tips of our siblings' fangs.
We can handle this.
Isso.
Crush you underfoot. underfoot.
Oh, fui com barro. Não dá nem dano isso.
path of the universe.
Morre, praga. Morre.
shall crush you underfoot.
Ó.
Not done yet! Thanks! That did it! Healing! Everyone in one piece? It's just a little farther, people. Just a little farther.
It's no good, Edge. None of us can see anything. Whatever this light is you're seeing, we're not seeing it.
What? Just look, right over there! It's faint, but it's shining. Huh? No. It was just...
There's no way out, is there?
I won't die here! Not in a place like this!
This would seem to be the end.
Phase?
Edge, you're the last who remains. It is not too late. Accept the new world. If you shall but accept, your pain shall disappear. You shall yet exist as a component of the new universe. This universe which casts such dark shadow over me is to be. Come, Edge. Why do you laugh?
I'm not laughing at you, Phase.
I told you not to use that name.
I was laughing at myself. I may have given you a pretty good talking to earlier, but what you said, well, it almost got to me. The things I can never forget, things I want to forget, what if it could all be erased, wiped clean? There are times when I want that, but that's just not right.
What is not right?
Even if we fail, we can better ourselves so we don't fail again. We're faced with so much pain, heartache, and sorrow. But we can toughen our hearts so that we can bear it. That's how we manage to overcome it all. We can clear a path forward on our own. And at the end of that path, that's where we can find true evolution.
But people are not nearly so wise. They will continue to make their foolish mistakes. You know it is true, yet still you will not accept my new universe.
No, I won't. It's the one thing I'm not going to let go of. Phase, I don't believe evolution is real unless it's guided by the heart. I know just how precious one's own path is. Carved out by one's own hand. Walked one step at a time. I've met so many people, so many friends. Sometimes they broke my heart, and sometimes they enriched it, held me up, encouraged me to keep moving forward. FaZe, you were one of those people.
Never utter that name again!
FaZe.
I've had enough of your nonsense, Edge! You can't get out of there anyway!
No, I can. Because I finally understand. I know exactly what that light is.
I'm so sorry, Edge. We didn't...
It's all right. I always believed in you.
Why? How is it that you stand before me? Why do you point your blade at me again? How did you manage to return?
I saw the light.
A light, you say?
A small, fleeting light that seemed as if it could go out at any moment. But such a kind one.
Stop! Stop! Do not look at me that way!
That light, it guided me and held me up. I'm glad, FaZe. I'm glad that your own light is still there.
FaZe is gone! FaZe is nowhere!
FaZe.
Silence! How dare you address me by that weakling's name?
We'll say it again and again and again. Phase. 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 Phase.
Please!
Phase.
Stop! Halt! Stop! Please! Please! Don't! We are Phase! He is not! Not! Finally! Finally, we have the power we craved!
Get away from there! Quick!
Power to save all! Evolution to conquer irrationality! A universe in which all shall be happy!
Phase, you...
With the power, I will. We will. I must protect! Destroy! Shall create a uniform world, a vast universe of perfect harmony.
Phase!
My power shall never be exhausted, as long as the strength of my desire and will remain.
Phase, you were just too kind. Kinder than anyone else. But your kindness was too much for this universe. I'm going to stop you! As your friend, I'm going to stop you!
I see very well. Prove yourself to me, Edge Maverick!
Here I am! Phase!
I am Satan, he who shall set right this distorted universe. Resign yourself. Never strike!
You're going down now!
Agora já era. Mano, morre. Caramba. Tá de sacanagem.
Yourself to the true evolution.
Eu chego morrendo? É foda.
For the radiance of true evolution. For the radiance of true evolution.
Porra, só vários danos e o cara não morre.
Yourself to the fate for the radiance of true evolution. Resign yourself to the fate of destruction for the radiance of true evolution. For the radiance of true evolution, the death resign yourself to the fate of destruction. For the radiance of true evolution.
seems that I lose. I knew you were strong, Edge.
It was really close. You were strong too.
It's nice to hear that. Because all I ever wanted.
Phase! Limmel.
What's wrong, Limmel? That look doesn't suit you very well.
You dummy, Phase. You're just a big, hopeless dummy.
Yes, I think so too. Though it's a little vexing to find myself agreeing with you.
I lied to you, Kay.
Limmel?
The truth is, your cloak kinda did look okay on you. But only kinda.
Thank you, Limmel. It makes me kind of happy to hear you say that.
What's going on, Meow?
It would seem that Nox Obscurus has begun to collapse. I assume it is because the energy supply cannot be maintained now that Mr. Phase has been defeated. Or to be more accurate, now that the Grigori that merged with him has been destroyed.
That makes sense. In other words, Nox Obscurus doesn't have enough energy left to hold itself together any longer.
I believe that analysis is correct, Mrs. Muria.
I imagine the analysis can probably wait.
You're wasting time too, Aramat!
We have to go. Hurry!
Come on. Let's go home.
Edge.
You go on ahead, Limmel.
Edgy. But...
Mr. Edge!
We'll be fine! Take care of Limmel!
But...
Just do it!
I believe in you, Mr. Edge.
Edge. Tell me. Where did I go wrong? All I ever wanted was to become strong. Like you, Edge. No matter how dark or difficult the path, you always came through it, growing step by step. I wanted to become a man like you, always walking forward.
That's nothing. You still can, you know. You're walking forward now, aren't you?
I see. That's exactly where I went wrong, isn't it? I needed to keep moving forward on my own feet, no matter how far, no matter how difficult, no matter how painful. You told me that, showed me that so many times. But instead, I grabbed hold of the power I found in front of me. Because my heart was weak, too fragile to withstand the sorrow and pain. I gave myself up to that power and became so proud. What a fool I am.
What should we do? Look!
It's a transfer symbol!
Run!
Wait, I thought we couldn't use transfer symbols here.
I imagine we're able to use them because the connection between Nox Obscurus and the missing procedure has been severed.
Let me go! Edge! Edge is still back there! No! There's no way I could let go of you now! Over here. Just a little more.
Come on!
Here we go! Let go! Edge! Edge!
No!
Edge! Edge! No!
Brady,
No, let go!
Calm down!
Let go of me!
Now!
Edge! Blaze and Edgy are still inside, Kay! Let go!
We can't wait any longer.
No!
The symbol will be called a collapse.
No, Edge! Let go! Edge! Edge!
I'm not letting go! I won't let go of you! Edge, why are you trying so hard? Don't look at me like that! You're going to be strong like me, right? Come on! We're getting out of here! And then we'll all be together again! It feels nice. Huh? Hearing you call back to me from ahead. Running after you. Following your lead. Always trying my best to help you. I hope someday. Phase? Edge, I know you can.
Edge! Let go! Edge! Edge! Edge!
As for the previous announcement, mankind has taken its first steps into the vast ocean known as space, expanding our knowledge of a world shrouded in mystery. More than anything, our encounters with new comrades have been a great boon to our species and represent a symbol of hope for our future. Even so, from this day forth, we must acknowledge that we are members of a pan-galactic humanity, all of whom must share in our universe's destiny. I ask you, how are we to proceed? In any way, on any planet, there exists an order that must be protected. The collapse of that order means the collapse of that planet. If we have been entrusted with even a small part of our universe's fate, the answer is simple. We must learn the order of the galaxy and protect it. In order to join hands with our new friends across the universe and usher in a bright future, we are duty-bound to engrave a single promise upon our hearts. At the consensus of all on Earth, and as a member of this great galaxy, we now present a guide to protecting peace in the universe. The Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact. May the establishment of this pact mark the first step toward a bright and prosperous future. And I would like you to know, there was a group of nameless heroes who entrusted us with the institution of this most noble pact. Yes, heroes who paved our way into space with great difficulty, who never once backed down from adversity to the very end. I thought I might tell you about what's going to happen next. Recent events have served to purge the Eldarians' ill feelings, and we now also enjoy friendship with EN2. We intend to foster fine relationships, compensating each other for the areas in which we lack. And of course, we intend to support the Eldarians' emigration efforts completely. Currently, the best option for their emigration appears to be Lemurus.
In the distant past, our ancestors spoke of a utopia that we have long yearned to locate, a planet of paradise known as Lemuria. Not long ago, a coordinate signal arrived from our ancestors thousands of years old. We discovered that those coordinates matched Lemurus exactly. And that our ancestors who disappeared into space long ago were the progenitors of the people of Lemurus. Together with our own flesh and blood brethren, we will use Eldarian technology to build a wonderful planet.
The missing procedure was suppressed only through the cooperation of both Earthlings and Eldarians. X offers thanks and wishes to continue cultural exchange. Of course, certain limits will have to be set.
Earthlings, Eldarians, Morphus, people of Lemurus and Roke. Indeed, all the intelligent life forms we are sure to encounter. I'm certain we will be able to join hands with them. As we will be continuing to explore undeveloped planets, your experiences will be invaluable. In the hopes of building a better future for us all, I would like to formally request your cooperation.
We can't do that, sir.
And might I ask why not?
Back when we first landed on Lemurus, the people living there, they referred to us as gods. And naturally, as gods, they clung to us. They truly believed we would grant them happiness. Don't you think that resembles the way the Cardianon revered the Grigori as their epiphanies of guidance?
I have to agree. It is indeed similar.
In the end, the Cardianon were destroyed by the very powers granted to them by the Grigori they worshipped. Another planet, one very similar to Earth, was the same. Provided with technology beyond their understanding, they became intoxicated and chose to walk the path of their own destruction.
Edge.
In all probability, we'll continue to set foot on many more distant planets. But some of them will still have young civilizations. If we were to extend our hands to them, it would mean their evolution would cease to be their own. It would cease to be rightful. It would be warped evolution. We would be forcing futures on those planets that they would otherwise have no way of choosing on their own. If we continue our space exploration irresponsibly, we ourselves will be no different from the Grigori. We'll become like the missing procedure, entities that would cause the entire universe to collapse.
I do understand your point of view, Mr. Maverick. However, we are nothing like the Grigori. If we guide these peoples toward proper evolution, our universe will more rapidly become hospitable. Wouldn't that be the best future for all concerned?
Even so, I believe that the walking of one's own path is rightful evolution, not being nudged from an outside source.
Mr. Maverick.
Taking evolution simply handed to you is easy. But if I were to acknowledge that, I would never be able to face Phase again. All he wanted was to protect everything. That's why he craved that immense power. He had a just heart, a kind heart. But the power was simply too immense, and distorted even his kindness. I ceased to believe in him. But even so, in the end, he understood me. He accepted me. And most of all, he saved me. That is why this is the one thing I cannot allow. I won't let those last moments we spent together go to waste.
When we Eldarians emigrate to Lemurus, we will abandon our civilization and all our technology. I promise you.
What?
Mr. Gagon, you can't.
It's all right. If our brother accepted your decision, we can have no complaints. We will begin on Lemurus anew.
Well, it is sudden evolution which stimulates the missing procedure. Yes, it is certainly possible we could become the source of that. Very well. EN2 will remain hidden in space, and we shall continue to observe the missing procedure as well.
Giotto! Are you absolutely sure?
Of course. It's not a problem. You know, X is rather fond of you.
I suppose it would be somewhat puerile for me to continue to persist here.
Commander.
Very well. We will no longer seek technological assistance from the Eldarians or EN2. We shall have to obfuscate the existence of the missing procedure, and convincing the powers that be will certainly not be easy.
Indeed it won't. Of course you'll have my full support, sir.
It's going to get busy around here. Don't expect to get a whole lot of rest.
Understood!
Space Date 12. The story of the heroes that saved the universe, a story known only to a few, has reached its conclusion. Meanwhile, they too were about to set out upon their own new journey. Edge Maverick of the Transportation Agency.
Sir.
I appoint you to the position of Interplanetary Transport Captain. Further, Remi Sionji.
Sir.
I appoint you to the position of Interplanetary Transport First Officer.
I am honored to accept, sir.
I'm sure it isn't easy, but the formalities are important, you know.
I'm sorry, sir. It's just this uniform. It's kind of uncomfortable.
Just bear it a little longer. There's someone I'd like to introduce you to.
Introduce us to?
He's the man who designed the new ship you'll be flying. Come on in.
Klaus?
Klaus? You must have me confused with someone else.
This is Professor Trillis Baktine. He's the man who managed to implement the Eldarian warp technology we received. A living legend of the Terran Alliance.
Commander. I mean, President. Please, don't flatter me too much. I'm afraid it might go to my head. You'll take care of the ship I built, won't you?
Yes, sir! I, Transport Captain Edge Maverick, take full responsibility for your ship, sir.
You two may not have had much publicity, but I've heard all about you from the President. I'm in full agreement with your opinions.
Huh?
We still have to rely on Eldarian technology for the moment, but my dream is to surpass it someday, with technology developed here on Earth. I promise I'll create a warp drive even more advanced than the Eldarian subspace bubble technology. Besides, no scientist wants a breakthrough handed to him on a plate. What kind of scientist would accept a breakthrough handed to him on a plate? What is it?
It's nothing, sir. I'm just... happy. Really. That's all it is.
Edge, do you think we made...
Yeah, this is how it should be. Definitely. How it should be. I, Edge Maverick.
I, Remi Sionji.
We hereby take up our positions as interplanetary transport officers.
Bacchus, are you sure?
The missing procedure has gone silent, and my duty as Amorphous has at last been fulfilled. From now on, I wish to devote my life to you. You, who waited so long and so patiently for a disloyal husband such as myself.
I've never once thought of you as disloyal. You lived for your duty, and you were my pride and joy. At last, I'll be able to feel your warmth again.
Yes, and now that we're together again, I want to bring you more than warmth. I want to bring you heat, Frisia.
That's not very like you.
I met some fine comrades on my journey, and they showed me how to feel a whole new level of warmth.
I see. That sounds truly wonderful.
So it was. I first met them while pursuing my duty, during the investigation of a planet called Cardionon in the Arcturus system.
Tell me about it later.
Oh Why so explosively popular? Meow, meow, meow! Chicken, 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 chicken! Oh no! This is not good. In fact, it's worse than when I was with Mary. Legs, thighs, wings! Something about those words sounds awfully sinister. Oh, there's something all around, isn't there? Nowhere to run. Meow, meow! Hi! Wow! I'm really flying! Now I can go and visit Edge and all my...
Lucian. It took me a while, but finally, I can listen to your last words without crying. In the beginning, all I could feel was hatred. I thought there was no way I would ever be able to find happiness in a world without you. But I decided to at least try. Thank you, Lucian. Thank you for leaving me your message. And Edge, Crow. I want to thank you two as well. Thank you for setting me free from my anger and despair.
So, this is our new ship, huh?
It sure is. And this time, it's a ship you earned through your own abilities.
I just fell into the captain's chair. Then we met everyone, traveled the universe. Hard to believe it's been 2 years.
Yeah. I wonder how they're all doing.
I'm sure they're doing fine.
I hope we can see them again someday.
We will. I know it. After all, we all live in the same universe, right? It's smaller than it looks. As long as we keep walking, we'll eventually find them. So, let's find them together, Calnus. And we'll be together too, Raimi. Forever.
Of course we will. I'd never leave your side, Edge, even if you told me to.
Then let's get moving. Back to the Star Ocean!